Good day, everyone. I am Nessa Jane E. Tabiaras, and I will going to discuss the universal design for learning, or what we call UDL. UDL was developed by the researchers of the Central for Applied Special Technology. Its goals focuses on ways to eliminate barriers in learning and meeting the needs of the students. It also aims to enable learners to learn and demonstrate their knowledge through multiple learning preferences, such as auditory, visual, kinesthetic, tactile, and more. The UDL approach to teaching and course developments provides flexibility in the presentation of information, multiple ways in which students present their own knowledge, variety and choice of course and assignment content to support students' different interests and learning style. UDL is designed to engage all learners in the instructional process. It is a brain-based instructional framework based on the concept that every learner learns differently. Through UDL, the instructional process, materials, and assessments are utilized to reinforce learning for all students, including those with disabilities and exceptionally gifted. UDL promotes flexibility in the learning environment. That's why in a UDL classroom, there are flexible workspaces for students. This includes spaces for quiet individual work, small and large group work, and group instruction. Also, applying UDL principles, teachers can effectively instruct a diverse group of learners. They do this by building in flexibility in the ways learners can access information and in the ways students can demonstrate their knowledge. Likewise, UDL deals with removing physical barriers to educational materials. For example, providing alternative accessible textbooks to students with disabilities. However, UDL also works to remove intellectual barriers. UDL is a framework for designing classroom lessons so that they are advantageous to all learners. UDL builds in flexibility that can make it easier for learners to use their strengths to work on their weaknesses. UDL has three main principles of multiple. We have the means of representation, multiple means of actions and expression, and multiple means of engagement. So let us discuss first what is multiple means of representation. Multiple means of presentations make sure every child can perceive it, ensure every child understands the way it's presented, provides options for comprehension. One way to integrate universal design principles into our classroom is to provide learners with multiple means of representation. So this particular UDL approach focuses on giving learners or guiding learners to content in a variety of formats. So multiple representations includes graphs and diagrams, tables, grids, formulas, symbols, words, gestures, and videos, concrete models, physicals and virtuals, manipulative, pictures, and sounds. So now let's jump to multiple means of actions and expression. It provides options for physical actions, provides opportunity for expression and fluency, provides options for expressions for executive functions. Multiple means of actions and expressions provides options for how students express what they have learned. Learners differ in the ways that they can navigate a learning environment and express what they know. For examples, for those students with significant movements impairments, and for those struggle with strategic and organizational abilities or having executive functions disorders, and for those who have language barriers and so forth, approach learning tasks very differently. Also, we have the multiple means of engagement. So it provides options for recruiting interest, offer options to sustaining efforts and persistence. It provides options for self-regulation. Multiple means of engagement. This particular UDL approach offers diverse ways for learners to be involved with course content, their peers, and the instructor. So, choices in explicit learning goals that allow learners to set realistic goals and appropriate challenges themselves are examples of multiple means of engagement. And also, we have the variety of scaffolds to support learning. So, for example, audio to support print text, graphics to illustrate complex informations, and more. So now guys, I will going to show how UDL works in a teaching learning process. So as you can see at the center of our image, we have the UDL thinking. So let's start for what do we know about learners and context, and what are we here to do. We have also identify potential barriers to learning and well-being, and identify universal supports, and use UDL guidelines to design learning, and we have the teach, evaluate, revise. That's all for my topic guys. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye!